Hey y'all, how many of you feel like that you're in a contest to try to win the grand prize for the most pieces of equipment with hydraulic cylinders that are broken? I have got 3 jacks, 2 Harbor Freight, and one, I don't know what it is that I got at an auction that are busted, don't, hold um, a charge, if you will. And the last piece of equipment that I've got that does the same thing is this Harbor Freight engine hoist. Now, the great thing about this is, and the big difference between the engine hoist and the floor jacks, is you can actually buy the replacement cylinder from Harbor Freight. I have not found anywhere thus far that you can do the same for the jacks. You can get replacement parts if you want to try to rebuild them. But, and I haven't scoured the internet uh, extensively to try to find these replacement jacks, which is what I would rather do than try to take it apart and understand how all the, seals and check balls and valves and everything in those things work. I'd rather just take the old one out, chunk it, and put a new one in, which is exactly what I'm going to do with this engine hoist today. And I wanted to show you the steps and how to get there in case you need to do the same thing. There's one thing that you need to know before you start. This cylinder on the very bottom, and I'll show a shot of it separately, has a round bottom or a flat bottom. And based on your engine hoist configuration, you need a jack to match that. This one just so happens to be a round bottom. So actually it's just a little loop, got a hole through it, and that's what the bolt uh, that holds the jack on, or the ram, if you will, on at the bottom is for. As you can tell, the label is long gone on this thing. No idea, the manufacturer of the ram, or for that matter, what the tonnage was. I did some research. All of these, typically for a 2-ton engine hoist, is an 8-ton ram. I failed geometry. I can't even say it. I failed geometry miserably in school, so I won't even begin to try to teach somebody math. But the geometry says if you want to lift 2 tons out here, then you need an 8-ton jack. And so that's what we're going to replace this one with today. All right, so I'm guessing that these things are metric. This is a 2024. Always want to take it off from the nut side, of course. I did not have a 24 wrench, but luckily a 15/16 goes on the head. Make sure we got it loosey-goosey. Got that one off. And then we'll do the same down here. All right. So I'm guessing that this thing is going to come down further when we take this off. So just going to do what I can here to keep from getting nasty and hurt and whatever else is going on here. Actually, it would be good if I had a way to hold that up out of the way, because that's exactly what's going to happen if I don't. It's going to be in the way. Let's do this. This little contraption from an auction. No idea what it's for, but somebody built it for some purpose. But we're going to There we go. Should have started that way. Okay, so bolt out. Do the same thing over here. And that is it. Okay, so now let's take our knee one out of the box. One of the good things about replacing the jack is the handles that you tend to lose. You get a new one of those if the picture doesn't lie, which is good because I believe even though I've still got the handle for that one, it has seen its better days. All right, and that is it. Out that way, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Okay. Bleeding important before first use. Check the proper hydraulic oil level in the jack. Test the jack thoroughly. So remove the oil fill plug, which is there. All right, it says turn counterclockwise. Oh, it says apply pressure to the lifting point and pump the handle quickly several times. Okay. So let's do that. All right. I don't see the oil, so I'm guessing they could use a little. Now, I don't like this, honestly, because the thing ought to come full of oil. But apparently, there's a scenario where it doesn't. That's not cool. But at any rate, let's fix it. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Take this funnel. I'm going to take this little bitty piece of plastic where I trimmed from an oil filter bottle, and I'm going to stick it in there just like that. I'm going to make that funnel a lot smaller than what it was. All right. What I didn't want to do is leave this thing empty. And that's what bothers me, is the possibility of leaving it not all the way full. So there's hydraulic fluid all over the place, but should have a working. Let's go ahead and tighten these down. Tighty righty. All right. You're in there. And we are lifting. How about that? So the real deal will be after we get some weight on it to see if it's going to continue to lift, but it should. Got a job for it straight away. I've got a 9-inch rear end that came out from underneath a early 70s F100 that I picked up the other day. It's going to go underneath the 55 pickup, and we need to get it off the trailer so I can get the trailer home and load some more stuff, junk, out of the garage onto it and bring it over here because I love moving junk from one place to another. It just thrills my soul, and got to get the trailer empty in order to do that. All right, everyone, thank you so much. Please, if you stuck with me this far, like and subscribe. I have got still on that kick to get to 1,000, and I think I'm 50 or so short, and so this will help me tremendously if I can get over the hurdle. And I realize that making videos is going to help that. So whether or not you've got an engine hoist that's got a hydraulic ram problem, I hope you stuck in there with me, and like I said, give me a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Until next time, see ya. Chain wasn't in there good.